It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, the goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel it a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game. But anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 82nd 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury. Stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
And man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Barefoot.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Roberts, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Aaron. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Lamb comes in for Jones. Jeremy Lin, Eastla Spittoon. And Freak subbed in for Walker. On the floor for Charlotte, Holmes in at point guard. Jeremy Lamb out there at Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lin in at the 2-guard spot. Right wing. There's the screen. And kicks to Lin. Now here's Freak, guarded by Spates. Shot clock at 6. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Roten, the pass to Clarkson. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 6 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Holmes. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And, they'd say they were aggressive. The other guys might say they got a favorable whistle. We'll see if that continues tonight and what gives.
Charlotte no good that time either.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Clarkson. Offline with his 3. Now here's Lin. D right on him. And a wide open look for Freak. Yes. And a nice assist from Lin. Clarkson. And the release. before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to care.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out.
Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg. Spates checked in for Lopez. Sanders comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Roten subbed in for Clarkson. Anthony out there with Sanders. Then there's Aflalo. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Roten. And it's Freak missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Anthony. And it's Lynn with the rebound. Hornets leading by 5. Here's the dish to Lamb. Outside, Lynn. From 13, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Here's Clarkson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For New York, they have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Now, Freak. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close game.
Well, Carmelo.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
We've watched Jefferson.
A different look for New York. Spates checked in for Lopez. Sanders comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Aflalo in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Charlotte, Lamb, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Jeremy Lin comes in for Jefferson. And Freak subbed in for Walker. On the court for the Hornets, Holmes, he's in at point guard. Batuma's out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Jones in at the 5. Freak kicks to Lin. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Charlotte no good that time either. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against Philadelphia.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
In the corner, it's Lynn. Here's Holmes. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 8. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Screen by Jones. Freak with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. A shot by Batum, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Roten dishes to Anthony. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Freak's got 7 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release in the game.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. For the Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's a Flalo in for Tony Roten. And then for Charlotte, Jones checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lin, and Freak subbed in for Walker. They've got a Flalo. Robin Lopez out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Anthony, and it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Kick out to a Flalo. Here's Anthony, plenty of space, and the Knicks miss again.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Holmes passes to Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Goes up the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a Flalo kicks to O'Quinn. And the pass to Clarkson. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. Jefferson dishes to Batum. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Thanks, Doris. Clarkson kicks to McRoberts. Good on the 3-point shot. Here's Freak. Outside, Jones. Feeds it to Freak. Kicks it to Jefferson. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Anthony, the pass to McRoberts. Inside, Clarkson. It's good. This game is all even.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Freak with it. Anthony on him. Holmes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And checking out the game for Freak. 9 points and the 1 steal.
Roten's checked in for the Knicks. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Anthony against Batum. Anthony drives in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Holmes. Charlotte no good that time either. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Anthony to take the lead. It's in!
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Holmes. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle, but they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah,
do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you 2 of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Charlotte Hornets. It's been a tough bunch of games lately for Charlotte. Dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought you said Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad. 2 different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. And with the road trip approaching, the Wizards play the final game of their homestand. They've struggled game after game to secure wins. It's been a tough haul, but they've had to feel like this game provides them a good chance to win.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already.
Wizards is checked in for Jefferson. Jeremy Lin comes in for Jones. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Holmes in at point guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Batum. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lin in at the 2 spot. Freak kicks to Lin.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games, 2nd in blocks, 9th in free throw percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
And that one misses. Gary Neal's checked in for Beal. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. We talked about the impact players on these 2 teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
And thank you, Doris. Pass to Gooden. Nice ball movement by Washington. Maxwell, the pass to Gooden. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Charlotte. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Batum, good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Galloway. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. They get it back. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Freak. 35 seconds left in the first. To the inside. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
There's a screen by Gortat. The three from Maxwell. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Freak. And another three for Charlotte. Here's Neal. Jacks up a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age. Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Over to the wing. 16 feet away, and the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Gortat.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
On the wing, Batum. And here's Freak. He's coming off the Knicks in New York. Just 5 on the clock. From the baseline. And Batum with the basket on the assist from Kid Gilchrist. 10 points for Batum.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Galloway. And the shot is long. Charlotte leading by 5. Left side, Batum. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The dish to Gortat. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Lynn kicks to Freak. They set the pick. Trying his luck deep. Oubre pulls it in. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against Oklahoma City.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And it's Freak missing. Wizards trail by 3. Batum with the steal. Right side, Lynn. And a wide open look for Freak. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And that's now 6 points for Freak. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Beal. No luck. And the first half is now in the books. It's Charlotte. They're up by 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closer... Batum, and Freak subbed in for Walker. Hornets leading by 18, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. Holmes, he's in at the point. Jeremy Lamb out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Jefferson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Beal can't get it to go.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Lamb. Lin kicks to Jefferson. Here's Holmes. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
Both free throws good from Lin. Here's Neal, covered by Holmes. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got his first 2 points.
The defender was looking for answers after that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Here's Holmes. And released it in time, but it's off.
Get ready for your Wizard Girls.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Washington making some changes. Oubre is checked in for Markieff Morris. Maxwell comes in for Porter. And Gary Neal subbed in for Langston Galloway. And then for Charlotte, Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Freak subbed in for Kemba Walker. Oubre out there with Maxwell. Then it's Gary Neal. Then it's Gortat. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. 4 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Wizards making a switch here. Galloway is checked in. Batum against Beal. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Pass to Galloway. And he converts the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hornets leading by 12. Passes it to Batum. Charlotte moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. And it's now 22 points for Al Jefferson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Galloway. Buries the long-range jumper.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Holmes. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal the pass to Galloway. He kicks it to Beal. Gortat with a screen on Batum. Feeds to Galloway. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Beal with the steal. 1:06 left in the fourth. Shot from 16. Offensive rebound. Gortat. And another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
In a big game for Gortat. He's got 16 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, Freak.
You got it. Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Shooting for Washington. Freak. Taking 2 shots.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Boy, his hands weren't the steadiest at the line that time, but that was all they needed to put a cap on this one.
You've got time. You don't have to isolate immediately.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
They grabbed their own miss. No good from Lamb.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smart kicks to Lamb. He feeds it to Freak. Misses the 3. Galloway. Offline. And so it's Charlotte with the win.
Well, Al, it seemed like you had a rhythm going, and this was a game the team really needed.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Jefferson.
Well, we know Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals, can be a nightmare to deal with on the low block. He proved that again tonight. And as a pick-and-roll partner, he's about the best there is. He's nearly impossible to handle when he's on his game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
you're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you